Sorry about that, guys. I apologize about that. That happened already today. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but I did a Windows update and maybe it's having issues. So, because I was out of memory, I'm like, I got a lot of memory. So, not sure what was going on there. Alright. Admittedly, I do have a lot of windows open, but I need all the windows, so I closed down a couple programs and hopefully that'll work. So, at least I hope so. Yeah, so so Streamlabs just shut itself down. That was the problem. So the big issue is that Streamlabs had shut itself down for some reason. I don't even know why, but I should be using less memory here. I'm gonna have to check on the settings for Streamlabs. Let me actually check that really fast because it shouldn't be pushing too hard. Just checking it out to see, making sure I don't have anything. Everything else should be the same. That's true. Am I running a bit hot? I'm gonna have to probably check that out and see what's going on with that. Let me see. Sorry about this. I want to be sure that this doesn't like happen again. Should be running. Okay. See if that works okay. Okay. I guess I'll have to figure stuff out here. Maybe it did some. Maybe when I updated stuff, it kind of did stuff to my Streamlabs thing. So I'm gonna have to check it out and see what the story is about that. But I guess we'll have to keep it like this for right now. Sure. I guess this will have to do. Okay. Well, let's hope that it keeps doing what it's doing. Well, not doing bad things. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. I gotta do some examples nonetheless. So, all right. So let's do the integral here. All right. So let's do number 2 here. All right. So number 2 says, find the area in square units of the region under the graph of function f on the interval -1 to 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful if you could see. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we have the integral. We're going to do number 2. Find the area in the region underneath the graph of the f on the interval -1 to 5. So we have -1 to 5. We have our function here, 2x plus 8, and the x. We're just going to find this integral here. Now, let's go ahead and find the integral here. So what is the integral here of 2x plus 8? Well, the integral of 2x plus 8 is going to be, again, that's 2x to the first. So you take 2x squared, again, you add the 1, divide by 2, plus 8x. Clean that up a little bit, the 2's cancel out, so that'll leave us with x squared plus 8x as our integral. Now, Now here comes the big change. The big change is that we're not going to have a C here. Okay, so we're not having C here. Instead, we're going to be doing something slightly a bit different here. All right. So the way we're going to be doing that here is instead of C, we're going to evaluate it from -1 to 5. Now, using the fundamental theorem of calculus, all we're going to do is we're going to put in 5 first. Let's put in 5. 5 squared plus 8 times 5. So that'll be one side. And then we'll subtract it from when we plug in -1. And so that's all we're going to do. We're going to plug in 5 into this integral, and then subtract it from when we plug in -1 into the integral. Then we're just going to see what we get. So we get 25 plus 40 here, minus 1 minus 8. So we get 65 minus -7. So that equals an area of 72. So 72 square units is what we get here, okay, for our answer. All right, and that's it. That's all you pretty much have to do for this particular problem. There's nothing else that's really going on here. Nothing too fancy, I promise you. Okay, it is exactly what it is. Okay. Any questions about that? Hopefully that's not too bad. Not too bad? All right, good. Glad it's not too bad. Let's try another, right? That wasn't too terrible. All right. I'm just gonna submit it just to show that it's correct. Now, one thing I do want to note here is that although it does say the area is 72, and that's perfectly fine, it is possible to get negative area, okay? In these cases, for integrals, it is possible to get negative area. So if you get a negative answer as part of this process, that's certainly plausible. The reason why it's okay to get negative area is because positive area represents the curve above the x-axis, and negative area talks about the curve below the x-axis. So I know it seems strange because obviously negative area in conventional sense doesn't make any sense. But since we're just defining it based on above the x-axis or below the x-axis, that's essentially why negative area is okay. All right, so don't be surprised, all right?